What an absolutely gorgeous day here in the United Kingdom. Blue skies, sunshine, the birds are singing, I can hear the sound of the river. Absolutely fantastic. And do you know what? I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to take in the sights and the sounds and the smells, because when you're a YouTuber, you don't really get to take anything in at all because you're concentrating on filming and then editing. So really, wherever you are in the world, you don't really appreciate it. And I've been doing YouTube now for, I think, 5 years. You can tell me in the comment section exactly what it is. And I think the time has come, my friends, to call it a day. I'll let you know a little more in a moment. But first, I'm just going to take in the sights and the sounds and the beauty of the world around us. So, without further ado, my friends, let's go. You know, as a child, I think I was about 7-year-old, I used to play in this river. There was no iPads, there was no laptops, getting a bit emotional now, and my mum was always in her house doing the garden, and my friend and I, who's sadly passed away now, I was speaking to his mum actually the other day. We actually made rafts on here with old pallets and some old oil tins underneath, oil cans, and we made little, I'm not sure how safe it was. I mean, these days you'd have to take a risk assessment, wouldn't you? But we used to go down this river on these rafts and race each other. And when we had a really hot summer and the river was that low, we'd walk across, etc. But you don't these days really appreciate any of that, because we're all so consumed with our phones and computers and iPads and laptops and whatever. It's nice to just take it all in and put technology aside for one moment, isn't it? While I'm talking to a camera. Anyway, I'll get down to why I think it's time to call it a day and what I mean by that in a moment. I'm going to head over there to the Motor Museum. I'm going to get myself a little bite to eat, and I'm going to have a chat with you. So if you do like this video, by the way, do give us a thumbs up. And I want to thank everybody who's subscribed to the channel, who's watching the channel, who's commenting, etc., and interacting with my channel. The people that I meet on a day-to-day basis who say hi Lee or hi MacMaster, I want to thank you all, because without you this channel wouldn't be anything. Absolutely gorgeous. Come on, onwards. Don't look at me, you look at the view. You know, I think technology, it's actually, we've become a slave to it really, haven't we? Whereas it's supposed to be a device that helps us, but really it hinders us. And also it gives people who are not so nice the ability to comment on things and insult people without getting a smack in the face. Now, my biggest concern now, right now, my biggest worry is, what am I going to choose off the menu? Am I going to go for a burger? Am I going to go for a hot dog? I mean, who knows? And I can hear people in the rattling on their keyboards already saying, this is clickbait. I'm going to say this, right? If you're a YouTuber, the idea is to get people to click. And I'll say very clearly, I always say there's no such thing as clickbait. It's marketing. And the reason why, you could have a fantastic film. Think of your most famous movie ever that you really like, your favourite movie. Mine's Planes, Trains and Automobiles. But now you imagine that you actually take Planes, Trains and Automobiles and you give it a terrible poster design, awful. And you didn't call it Planes, Trains and Automobiles. You called it Two Blokes Going for a Ride Across the United States. It wouldn't have got the amount of box office hits and people and bums on seats as it did if it didn't have that name and a superb poster with John Candy on it and the other guy, John Candy and Steve Martin. That's it, there we go. I want to watch it at the cinema this year as well. So that, my friends, is marketing. It's not clickbait. The idea of YouTube is to get people to click. And I love it when I see in the comment section where people go, you've just done this to get us to click on it. That's the idea of YouTubers, is to get people to click, you know? So there we go. That's my rant over. And also you'll get people say, I'm unsubscribing. I love my subscribers. I love the people that watch, but why tell me that you're unsubscribing? They do it on other channels as well. It's not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. Does it make you feel better when they say that? Let me know why they say that in the comments. I don't get it, because I'm like, I have one, which was my most viewed videos, which was over 1 million views. And a couple of people in it says, oh, I've unsubscribed. I got thousands, I think it's 9,000 new subscribers from that one video. Yeah, you get 2 people saying they've unsubscribed. Am I supposed to cry? I mean, I'm sorry to see you go, but anyway, that's that bit. But I'm getting to why I think it's time to call it a day. So stay with me. Don't fast forward. Watch the whole video and make sure you watch the adverts as well. Come on, that's what YouTube want you to do. So don't skip the ads. Just watch them. I mean, the ads will be around you anyway. So if you see an advert that you like and it's got an advert for, I don't know, Vaseline and rubber gloves, then that's down to you, not me. Right, so I'm going to get something to eat at Cafe Ambio here, which is at the Lakeland Motor Museum. I've done a couple of videos from here before, and I've also been around the Motor Museum itself, and I've done a video of that. You should have a look. They've got some superb cars in there. Ford Capri, Ford Cortina, which you can see through the window, but they've got an amazing collection of cars. So if you do want a day out, head over to Lakeland Motor Museum, get yourself in the cafe, go in the Motor Museum and have a look around. And they do some amazing scones, by the way, which I had on one of my last videos. Anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm going to order some food, and I'll let you know what I mean by I'm going to call it a day, or I think it's time to call it a day. Now, I was going to explain to you what I meant by I think it's time to call it a day. However, what I have to say does include some choice words, and it's rather busy at the moment, so I'm going to eat my sandwich with fries, which are chips, chunky chips, which I'll show you, by the way, for the food is, and then we're going to head over there out of earshot of anybody else, because as I say, some of them are a little naughty, what I've got to say to you. So Vimto, I don't know why I did that. It's because my mum used to get Vimto, and I say this and it's controversial, it's the poor man's Ribena. It's just, no. So a lot of people disagree with me on that, but Ribena, far better. Right, see you guys in a minute. Right, so my lunch has arrived. Now I know somebody's actually going to moan about this, but I'm going to put mayonnaise on this lovely ham sandwich that we've got here. Although it has got something already on it. I think it's got mustard on it or something. Or relish. Yes, relish. Still going to put a little bit of mayo on it. There we go. Whack a bit of mayo on it. And I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to explain to you about the calling it a day. Don't worry, it's marketing. I'm not going anywhere. But don't go anywhere yourself, because it's quite interesting what I've got to say. See you guys in a minute. Oh, right. Okay, let's get down to business. Are you all right there? Let's straighten you up a little bit. Right, so I think it's time to call it a day. That day is going to be Tuesday, by the way, and I'll let you know why that is in a little while. Now, this video, what is it about? Is it about me calling it a day? Not quite. It's about me calling this video a day with a title in it, and it's going to be Tuesday, and it's going to be Troll Tuesday, and there's a reason for that. I think you know why. Anyway, this is about trolls, keyboard warriors, haters. You know, I read them out, I read the comments out, and I love to read the comments out, and I've done these videos before, and when I have done them, I've said that reading these comments out, these nasty comments from them, and naming them and name and shame them, they actually make me money, because I make money from these videos. But I've had less actually since I've said that. Lots of the trolls now and keyboard warriors have stopped commenting, but there are a few, but very few and far between now. I think we had quite a few last time. This time I've got around about 29 or something, so I'm going to read them out. Some of them are quite comical, and some of them are also a little bit cutting, I have to say. So this one is from Canine Killer 221. That's a bit of an aggressive name, that, isn't it? Just be kind to animals. You don't have any friends. Clickbait. Fair enough. Okay, I do have friends, but you know, ooh, friends. I think it's you that doesn't have friends. Right, let's go on to the next one. Ishmael 2586 at MacMaster. Confirmed. You are a massive with a punchable face. Clickbait is despised by most people, but here you are, being a bit of a keep my voice down, people who listen to this garbage. I'm not a bit of a I'm a huge I'm a massive, and I'm a massive you're right. There we go. And I do have a punchable face, but if I show my face, you don't show yours. Same with trolls. Right, and then this one is from James X 7408. Are you the quote you showed us was for $750.06. It was £750 actually, which was 100% due to passenger front and passenger rear tyres. Everything else was green. You massive bed. I like that. I like the word bed. This one, straight to the point, from Philip Playcock. Really? Can you actually insult me with a name like Playcock? I hope that's not your real name. If it is, I think you need to change that by deed poll. Or maybe not. Moron. Straight to the point. Like that. Exclamation mark as well. So he really means it. And then we've got, let's have a look here, 1 second. Then the next one we've got is from the Noob Almighty. 4 eyes. Right, okay. That one's from an old video, that actually. Full Welsh breakfast. That's from a while ago. 4 eyes. I like that. And this one is from El Stevo 82. Is your still small? I don't know. You tell me. This one, this is El Stevo again. This guy's got serious issues. Did you No, it was a local tourist seaside town. Are you talking about in the hotel that I stayed at night? Very strange, that one. And then here, Funfair Addict 2024. Absolute needs putting down, cause clearly best part of him ran down. That's just great. gross, isn't it? Where are your minds? Fun fair addict as well. I mean, I can imagine what you look like. You're a fun fair addict. You're probably a little greasy. You probably have Vaseline and rubber gloves next to your keyboard. And Lord, I'd hate to think what's between your keys. Right, anyway, we've got Cliff 41. The most annoying self-important idiot on YouTube. Is it me? Self-important idiot on YouTube? I mean, I'm an idiot, but I'm not self-important. And this one here, Dawn Blythe, from a woman as well. You are a proper space dickhead. If you're going to do it, just put you are, and then don't put double spaces in between there either. Again, this Dawn, I can imagine she probably has major issues. Can you imagine what you look like? Right. This one is from TRMM763. This is about the Ivy breakfast. The MacMaster is not an honest reviewer. He has become a paid shill. Yeah, because the Ivy restaurant are really going to pay me to give them a bad review. David Oldacre. I like this one. This is a good one. This man is a knob. Not even an exclamation mark, so you could take that back. Right, this is on a video that I had a all you can eat cook to order full English breakfast. And this is from user ZG8GN1M whatever. From now on, I'm going to give your videos a rating based on the ratio of interesting content versus of how much of a knob jockey you are in it. Today's content was poor at best, and you came across very knob-like, so I'm going to rate it 5 out of 10. Look out for my MacMaster master rates after each video. And then this guy here, Peter Morris. Subscribe? Question mark? F me, comma, doubtful. Yeah, there you are in the comments section. And then we have Tony Sutton, 6381. What a total I like that. I do like that, Tony. That's good. Not just a total. I'd rather be a total than a that doesn't quite make it, because that'd leave you very frustrated, wouldn't it? And what is it with king? This guy Patrick 2995. Keep you should say, you tosser, and your mate's another prick, Jeff Carter. Hang on a minute. Don't be calling my mates. Call me whatever you want, but leave my mates out of it. Otherwise there'll be trouble. I'll come and get you, and I'll make it look like a bloody accident. On freebies, 2 sharks blagging everybody, space, telling them to go into space restaurants, then a space, double dot, you two have had freebies in ... I think you maybe need to up your medication, get your doctor's recommendation first, Patrick, but that's yeah, it's not good, I can imagine. Russell Eaton, what did you pay? What is it with do I look like a wank? I'm not, don't answer that. Right, this one's from King Bling 3648. Clickbait, don't bother with this slice of boredom. This cockwomble continues to make his videos and play with his camera while driving. Don't play with my camera while I'm driving. It's a fixed camera like it is on Top Gear or any other TV program, by the way. It's not illegal to use a fixed camera while you're driving. You complete cockwomble yourself. Look it up. It's a fixed camera. I would urge everyone to boycott this channel, as he has no regard for anybody else using or crossing the road. I was in my car a minute ago. What are you on about? Cockwomble continues to make videos and play with his camera while driving, but then I'm walking across the road. Make your mind up. Horse Hollerer. As any traveller with half a brain knows, Norse Premium is about snagging a ridiculously large and comfortable seat for very little money. It's not about service. I usually pay $250 to $450 to cross the Atlantic. Please find something else to do with your miserable life. I've got a miserable life. Sat here in the sunshine of the countryside reading out your comments and making money from it. Horse hollerer. Other than vlogging, because you are staining my YouTube Rex page, you insufferable, self-entitled. Thanks for that, horse hollerer. I like this one again. Steve Ackerman. He's been on before. Knob. Like it. I mean, I would have put an exclamation mark on there. This is one from Mark Hindle 6321, and this is one with me and Martin. Again, don't be calling my mates. Call me what you want. What a pair of ends. This one is for from Pat the Wood Boy. You are a mug. Stop posting on YouTube as you talk BS. And then Bluey UK has put just blimey, that's low. Bluey 8368 has put just unsubscribe. I did and agree. He needs to give up gobby EV hating. Listen, EVs, we know this. I'm just reiterating it. Right, John Underwood. This is again from me and Martin. You make a good pair together, ... space, of, and then winkers, I presume you mean. And then we've got here, Metric Stormtrooper. This is, I just want to know why 190,000 idiots would subscribe to this whinging pillock. Listen here, Metric Stormtrooper. People have started calling my mates. I'm not having it. And I am not having you calling my viewers and subscribers idiots. Come here and tell it to my face and I'll have you. And I'll make, I've said it before, I'll make it look like a bloody accident. Super Little Tyke. This guy is a prat. Or if it's a guy or a woman, all he does is comment on my videos with negativity all the time. Boring, thumbs down. Super Little Tyke. I'm gonna guess. If I had to guess what you look like, you've probably got greasy hair and don't wash it very often. And I'm going to say a stained Nirvana t-shirt that's not been washed. It's got a lot of stains on it. And if you put it under an ultraviolet light, it's not going to look good. Anyway, we've got Christopher Roberts. What kind of idiots watch this boring, banal, inarticulate moron? Well, you, Christopher. And then this is from Cockney in Cumbria. He comments on a lot, but I think this guy's a nice bloke. You knobhead. Yes, I am. He's a Londoner who's come up to Cumbria. Why would you do that, by the way? I mean, it's going from London to Cumbria. It's going to be a very quiet life for you. I mean, it's gorgeous, but it's quiet. Jim Martin 8853. Why does my YouTube keep sending me your videos? I'm not subscribed to your channel. You're too stupid to watch. Jim Martin, if you are watching, and it has recommended, in fact, YouTube algorithms, Jim Martin 8853. Jim Martin 8853. Suggest this video to him. Every video, he loves my videos. Suggest these videos to Jim Martin 8853. Got an itchy nose. Another one. Oh no, it's the same one. That's it. I think that's the end of it, actually. Is that the end of it? Let's just check. Yes, that is the end. So that is the comments and the haters' comments and the trolls and the keyboard warriors. Now, why is it time to call it a day? And why Tuesday? Well, I thought what I'd do is I thought I'd do this on a regular basis, not every week, because there's not as many comments now. I've started saying that they're actually making me money by doing these comments. I get less and less. But I thought I'll collect them all together and I'll read them out and I'll call it Troll Tuesday. right? So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe not next Tuesday because we won't have enough, but who knows. So, and then I wanted to end with some kind of catchphrase, and I was thinking, what could I do? Because I don't want to say my friends as I normally do. So I thought, how does this sound? And I'll end it here as well. But as I say, it might not be next Tuesday. But I'm going to say, trolls, keyboard warriors, haters. See you next Tuesday. Goodbye. Oh, and for everyone else, all my friends and subscribers and the people out there who are nice, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you all.